Right, through this door we find the old boy being made up.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we've got to put these on our, on our backs. Oh, sometime or other, I've got to turn around.
Oh, I see.
You've got a license for that thing.
Who are you? I'm not the video for kids, but I won't argue with that.
I don't need that stuff like that. You can hear all over saying, these peculiar people are going, well, I would send it if they said normal people. Well, they've always told just put the wrong pair of glasses on every fellow. Yes, I know. That's good. Yeah?
Roger, could you find out that
Oh, I see. We're all
Yeah. Down in that area, down there. I think you're here. Small. There's Eddie over there. You can see that one. There's the jockey bird. And that's what I've got
It's a really nice tree.
That's it?
Excuse me, don't sit down. He doesn't want you to sit down. Come over here. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, we need to be standing up over here so that the man can walk in. You've got to allow Don Corleone to come in. We're talking about that's MGR scheme. That's it. I'm committed. I'm committed already. Sorry. I've just pulled out a roll, you know, because it's a Latvian jobbie.
Ben hasn't had one of these.
Be very popular.
Right, it's not a problem. Everybody, you're on camera. Oh, you go there. You can go back.
Doesn't one wear things like this in the mall?
That's pretty good. Pretty good. The thing is, we need to get because if you
Your attention, please, and they want this morning to get ourselves prepared to start what is billed as this meeting, which is being called by Godfather. The Godfather is preparing himself to his notice at the present moment, also trying to make himself as beautiful as possible. We shall find out. Good evening, gentlemen and monks, and I'm not, incidentally, even going to attempt an Italian accent. So you will have to use your imagination, but I have something. Welcome to the village at Bray. For new family members, my name is Roger Numbers Garson, and I am the Godfather's right-hand hook, left-hand organizer. I'm his eyes and I'm his ears. Which just about sums up what kind of physical condition he is. First, a few comments on tonight's meeting. The Godfather, due to his health, dietary needs, sleep patterns, counselling, and his inability to concentrate for more than 10 minutes at a time, yet he still rules his family with an iron rod, is conducting the meeting during dinner. That way he is convinced he will not lose it as he did at the last. He has stipulated, due to financial problems, all Hoods and Mods carry their share of financing costs. The total cost will be split equally amongst all family members after the Godfather has made arrangements for settlement. He has taken great care that the food costs and the different menu choices are very close and no significant disparities apply. He is also sensitive that liquor in various quantities may be consumed. An extra charge for those participating will also be administered on top of the food bill, irrespective of the amount individually consumed. Any member attempting to sneak out without contributing their dues could suffer major injury. You may remember what happened to Harry Two Legs last year, now known as Harry One Leg. Terrible such a thing could happen to a family man. However, as a gesture of goodwill, he has decreed that the family on this occasion will not cream its usual 15% on top. What a man. For the first time in 85 years of the family's history, the Godfather has allowed moles to attend such a gathering. He has done this. He has done this because of his concern over flagging loyalty within the family. And by allowing and encouraging moles to be present tonight is his proof that you are indeed revered family members. I would, as a matter of caution, instruct all Hoods that their moles behave. No interruption whilst Godfather is attending to his family business. This meeting is a very serious affair, not for the faint-hearted, and senior family members will be giving their reports at a time instructed by the Godfather. Ian, Italian Job Dudley, have you your report?
I've got my report, my gun speaks for me.
Alan Diamond, and any of your political pimps, have you your report? Yes. Wonderful, wonderful.
Then, in the usual manner, may I ask you to be upstanding and slow hand clap the arrival of your chairman, our beloved godfather, accompanied by his loving mom. In time.
Grazie, grazie.
Make way for it.
Would you like some?
No, I've got some.
I'd like some wine.
And it works really well. So she picked me up.
Buonasera, signore. Welcome. It's good to see that so many of you have taken the advice of the Godfather and come to him. Very important, as you will discover when the evening goes on. There's a number of things I want to say. Four. The minutes of the last meeting, I think, should be discussed. I know a lot of you have got very short memories. You may recall the last meet time we got together was at Devil's Island, Burnham Beaches, 31st of August, 94. Your interpreter tonight, by the way, is Linguistic G. Where is she?
So, let's start again. Minutes of the last meeting were held at Devil's Island.
I'm sorry that the minutes of the last meeting are not to hand. This is due to the fact that our inside mole at the post office got the sack while posting the minutes.
E perché la donna al buscare non è ancora là.
Grazie. The reason, of course, you can guess, is we do not put stamps on our letters when we've got a mole in the post office. The financial report was from Italian Job Dudley. After an extensive report, the bottom line of our family investments read a healthy $1.2 million. Ian was as shifty as ever with his black and red pen, chasing our debtors unmercifully, I might add. This is his nature. Nothing but praise for his accountancy skills, Ian. We should come on to you again later. Alan Diamond Blue. Is Alan here tonight? I could use his help. Alan, good evening. Alan reported on his first year's profit in our latest venture, a $500,000 profit in his first year, which was very good. Is that all? It also
That's 7,000 grand.
we should expect more, Alan, as you know. This also helped our friends in the NatWest branch in Manhattan show a small profit for the first, and I hope the last time. Eddie, the diplomatic pimp. Is Eddie here? Gracias, Eddie. I want to see it. He reported much improved curb trawling revenues, plus introduction of new girls.
Yes, very good, very good.
Gracias. They were based at Bourne Station, Marlow Bridge, the ever popular and much sought after venue of the Henry Regatta. And
Rogers Range Road.
I could also recall, friends, his convictions were up to 75% per rule. Fines were down 80%. Keep it up, Adam. Your eyes aren't as good as they used to be. There he is. Numbers, so here on my right, reported the family increased by 50%. By the way, Numbers, who's looking after all those kids now? Do they need anything? I mean, it's up to you to take care of their welfare. Numbers and Chinese Jane need to report and see the welfare of these kids is well taken care of. Personal interest. Now, for this year's meeting, and I've received apologies, I'm happy to say, for their help from Peter, the Bray, Cooper. Now, some of you may not know that he's been delayed in mitigation of our proposed purchase of the Taj Mahal restaurant, Sippenham High Street, which is to be converted for use as our new public relations training centre. We wish him luck. Also, I've received late apologies from Memphis Slim and Cow Davenport. They're both playing at the old folks square dance tonight at the Datchet Town Hall. Good luck to them. Since the last very successful meeting, things have changed. And as you may have gathered already, not for the better. Our income has taken a severe knock. With this, me and Noel have had to come out of here after renting out our Ferrari and a bicycle. Now, I could live with that, but it was uphill, and 6 of you passed me in Cadillacs and didn't even have the decency to wave. I'm not a very happy man. This has left me very empty. Is this the sort of loyalty I deserve? Will my family allow me to travel this way? I just can't. It had been brought to my notice by one of my loyal moles, Guinness Lil to be precise, that certain family members have been liaising with some bacchanalian festivities. This must cease! It's nothing but tradition. If you may remember, the reason you're all here is to learn causes for this drastic decline, which is why senior family members are engaged in order to account for their activities. Announcement of this meeting will deprive the attendance of certain prominent members of the entertainment industry. Numbers, they are right. Well, the fact states Luciano has decided to play for Napoli tomorrow evening. He is therefore training with the lads at Marlon Football Ground, Old Tree Road. That's capable of holding at least 500 people in my best knowledge. The other two tenors are attending rehearsals at Asda Slough to promote their special sale of Italian foods. That's in the delicatessen department, in case you got time to look around, and also in the Spanish onions department. The last we heard of Gina and Lala were that they'd just been picked up for frolicking around in the Trevi Mountains. I'm not going to play them out again, so they won't be a burial. I think at this stage, I should let you enjoy your stars. You could go on and some individual report reading. Shall we go on?
No, you can go.
And take your advice.
What's a bread roast in front? They all want So how are you? This is the result. I can speak in Italian.
You and the Godfather father wants you.
I'll get this out in a minute, that'll frighten you.
Attenzione, s'il vous plaît. Who spotted the deliberate error?
Now I know
Now.
you're a man.
The start of the meeting proper. First of all, I alluded earlier to Ian, the Italian job Dudley, and he is going to produce this year's financial report. And I hope we won't be seeing too much red ink, Ian. It's all yours.
Here's my subs.
Actually, I've got a list here in my pocket. I've got a list in my pocket. That's a photograph that Ian Sitchell's on Easter Monday. Whatever the Monday was. August Bank Holiday. It's a lovely day. And there's somebody bending over in a blue and white striped pants. And nobody's admitting that it's them. I just can't believe it. There was somebody there in blue and white striped pants, and his bottom is facing the camera. And young Sitchell took the photograph, and he doesn't know who it is either. Isn't that right, Ian? You don't know who it is, do you?
I wouldn't admit it if I could. Who's that legs akimbo in the front?
I've got a list here of those who haven't paid their subs. You know, I won't embarrass them by asking them for the night. Our revered grandfather, godfather, has asked me to say a few words because we're not doing very well this year, apparently. I mean, we've infiltrated all the bad elements in this country. You know, estate agents, solicitors, Lloyd's underwriters.
You mean you're all conservatives?
Water company. You know, we've invested big in the water company. People are still paying their money. We don't have to give them water.
Big in your water, are you?
And also the House of Lords. You know, we're in there big. But there's no money in it. They all want too much money to do these jobs. And I've been told to say that you ladies are not pulling your weight. You should take the example of the most famous courtesan in history who lived here in the village. She lived the other side of the road. You see a house over there with a quarter light in the front door. Lily Langtry lived there. And you all know what she did for a living, don't you? Well, she kept a smile on Edward's face, I'll put it that way. Young King Edward VII. He did, it's true, change horses about 1901. Prior to that, he was all right. We were, in fact, offered the management of the royal family. But, you know, the godfather said, we can't afford to pay for Lady Di's dresses, so we had to let it go. So I just want more effort from you girls. Now those in Cookham are pulling their weight, I'm told. You're putting in the effort. You're on more than flag waving. Just keep that doesn't bring the money in, does it? And I just want more effort from you next year. The godfather told me I had to use this if necessary. I assure you it's not loaded, but it soon can be. And I can assure you, grandfather, godfather, that next year I'll have a better report for you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I've kept my Chicago organ in its place.
Thank you for sitting down.
You didn't think I would, did you?
Now I might add that I'm extremely unhappy to hear this report, Ian, as you well anticipated. Because in the Telegraph yesterday, here's a fine example of what we could achieve. Italian finance police seized more than $500 million worth in property yesterday belonging to leading mafia boss Enrico Nicoletti. It's easy. It included 3 Ferraris, 3 Rolls Royces, a Lamborghini, and 6 Porsches and 12 Mercedes. Now come on, we've got to get things right. Now, number members, I hope you're going to have some better news on your front. The floor is yours.
Godfather, I have for you the following. Last year, we had 421 members in our family. This year, we have 395, which means the family lost 26 members. This is accounted for by the following. 6 were assassinated by rival mobs during surprise raids. 1 died from a gunshot wound inflicted during a close shootout. Unfortunately, it happened to be one of our own family who shot him when he mistakenly put on his long-distance glasses.
Numbers, was that short-sighted Giorgio?
Yeah, boss, but he's now dead-eyed Giorgio. 6 died from natural causes. 4 more died from unnatural causes. 5 disappeared whilst tethered together, laying a long dynamite fuse crossing the Thames to do damage to the Wickham mob on your instructions. Unfortunately, Demolition Charlie forgot himself and lit up. 2 bodies were recovered in barks and 3 were recovered in butts. Roberto the drunk got married whilst on a giant bender, Godfather. Sobered up a week later, realised what had happened and committed suicide.
Sensible man, good. I like to hear something.
You certificate became an astronaut. I remembered you well, telling you not to play with the buttons on the neat rocket launcher. He never could put his feet on the ground. And only this morning it was reported that Smoothing Smiler was found dead in bed.
Another natural death?
No, he'd been machine gunned, it wasn't his bed. Out of 55 banks in our manor, at the beginning of the year we controlled 44. I regret to inform you that we now only control 40.
What happened? This is bad news.
You may remember at the last meeting, Godfather, you lost your cool whilst we were talking about the banks, and you shouted, "Blast the bloody banks!" And Demolition Charlie did! And shoot them all! Now we employ over 22,000 people in our territory, and another 4,760 who aren't aware we employ them. Amongst those are 610 police officers, 1 chief of police, 50 firemen, 4 judges and 10 JPs, all the Maidenhead back office and half the local inland revenue inspectors. 80% of the council is in our pay, but tonight Eddie Clark, who is attending this evening's meeting, has indicated that there may be trouble.
What trouble is that, Numbers?
He told me planning permission to build a new family-controlled liquor superstore on the site of the existing police station will not meet with his party approval unless we vote for him at the next election.
Did we vote for him at the last one?
No, Papa.
Well, how did he get in there?
He got it.
Okay, you fix a meeting with John the Conservative.
Right, you'll leave.
We'll come to you later, Ed. I want you to fix a meeting, Numbers, with John the Conservative, Lionel the Blair, Paddy the Irishman, and we get him either expelled from all politics or we make him Prime Minister. But I want that liquor store, do you hear?
We make him Prime Minister. and just to finish, Papa, we got 5 more casinos, 4 more nightclubs, one of which came with Bruno the Bouncer, or Bruno the one-round bouncer, except for the pantomime season. We also took over 5 post offices because we lost the mail last year, you may remember, for the minutes. And bought the treasurer of MGR. We bought the treasurer of MGR on the advice of Eddie, the political head.
Great stuff. Did you mean MGM, Paramount?
No, boss. Eddie, the political pimp, says it means more girls ready. and he's counting his extra.
I bet he is.
And boss, I know that you'll get low, and I know that soon somebody has to succeed you, and I just want to show you that I too.
Numbers, that's close to my heart. Thank you so much. I think we can take a break there for more sustenance numbers while all that information sinks in. And then we're going to call on young Diamonds up at the far end and see what he has to say for himself. He's been full of the merry quips so far. We're going to get down to the hard stuff, Diamonds, soon. I hope you're man enough. We'll have to speak up, we can't hear you.
There was a film, there was a thing on last night, I'm sorry I think in the second half. Eddie Fisher's daughter called Carrie or something, he was talking about life in America and how some people, very, very attractive women, very able women, they sort of marry up in their lives. Very attractive, very able, and they keep on what they come marrying up. They marry and check about your tuition, and they get half of what he's got.
It was a story that was told to me by a guy that was going down Kilburn High Street, and he was passing one of the Jewish shops, and he realised that it was one of his friends who owned the shop, but he hadn't seen him for a long time, so he called in to see his friend, and he had a little chat with him. And his Jewish friend said to him, he said, business is not going so well. He said, it's terrible, the recession, everything like that. He said, you know, he said, I thought about it and I have prayed. I have prayed to God. He said, dear God, could it be that I could win the lottery? I am not a man who wants to be rich, but 4 to 5 numbers might do me well. I could buy a new shop front, I could buy some new stock, and maybe a little left over we could have a holiday. So he prayed, and 3 weeks later he had realised that nothing had actually happened. And he prayed again 3 weeks later, and he said, oh Lord, he said, I had spoken to you 3 weeks previously. I am not a man who wants to be terribly rich, but 4 or 5 numbers might do me right, pay off my debts, that new shop front, the wife could have a new dress, and we could buy some stock. And anything left over, we could have a holiday. And a voice came down from the heavens, and it says, Sammy! Sammy! Help me! I want to help you, but for Christ's sake, buy a ticket!
Meet me halfway. I didn't say buy a ticket halfway, that's right. You always buy a ticket. The other story was you haven't seen my one before?
Alan Diamonds, or is it Krugerrand Bloom? For the import-export report. Make it good.
1 quarter only. Leo, it's not living lover here. Sparkle. Never your mind.
Never your mind, yeah.
I introduce you to Bruno. 1 round Bruno. I got a speech here, it's like a menu, you know? What am I gonna tell you? is bring you regards from Mr. Mandela. Every week I find him a new young lady. 21-year-olds that get you and maternity. Oh, look there, shut up. Come over. Oh, come on, my hands are so shit. Mr. Tutu, he sent you his regards from Mrs. Tutu. What can I tell you? The diamonds, they're coming. Lil's wearing them, the ball over there, she's wearing them. You're wearing them, they're buying them. The old one is wearing them. Well, I just want to thank you very much for all your support, and we're going to do the business.
Well, a highly professional report from the European and International Division. But of course, I should have known that the man you're really waiting for, he appears in the newspapers most weeks, is Eddie, the diplomatic pimp. Now, before you stand up, Eddie, I want to be assured that your girls are out there still working while you're up here having a bloody good time. The floor is yours to convince me that things are going better than the rest of them.
You got your trousers on.
Greetings. My father would be so proud of me here today. Talking to you. Godfather, I share your concern about prostitution in this town. It's a protection of business.
Can't find them.
We have a marrow revival in the town. As you know, the ladies, they know how to do their business. They know how to do their business in the town. And they are all alert. They all alert for the superman. And all the ladies be romantic. Romantic, wait for the miss the idea. Instead of getting out of the streets and doing the business. I'm very, very concerned. There are recent political scandals. The peccadillos, as you know, I make big sacrifice for you. I go into politics. What's it, Tories? Tories, they're always there. I think, Godfather, I get jig-a-jig, very jig-a-jig, being big political man.
Numbers racing,
I tell you, Godfather, I'm an happy man. All I get is lady phone me about doggy doo-doo. No jig-a-jig, Godfather. Just doggy doo-doo. Make big sacrifice. Godfather, I so worried about lack of women. Good women on the streets. The
hell with the good.
So I say, Godfather, big scheme. I say 6 of my best. The foil. I send them to Bangkok. So very top. Godfather, I tell you, they no come back. No come back. On them on my mobile.
Mobile.
Godfather, the pastitos turn it off. Godfather, I am disappointed. You don't give me many women, many good women, young women, Godfather. To make me on the streets. Big money, big money. Make my father proud. Anyways, Godfather, I have worked with finance officers. We stop freebies. Not freebies in the family. No freebies in the family. We find many girls giving ill beside. No beside the old man. Loitering up 30%. 30% I do good. Godfather. Yes. Godfather, I have marketing campaign. Libraries. Plenty pubs, clubs. We advertise for good women. Plenty money, plenty.
Sandy, you listening?
Godfather. The father, he not happy with me. Not happy. Advertise wrong. Many job vacancies, good replies. Numbers, very well. His daughter, many money, good money. He worried why she getting good money. My campaign for free holidays, very popular. Very popular. We have giveaway. 4 nights in poker. 8 donkey toys. 2 weeks hospitalization, accommodation. And my secret to talk to my friend Lizario. He sends his felicitations. Lizario, he could not be here tonight. He's siphoning the wine into the good office. Plenty good. Godfather, we even thought we go weaker. Hijack their godfather. They provide 6 working girls for 4 months. Very good business, very good business. Their godfather. They say they hijack you. I say, why? You no good. They realize your condition. Godfather. Too old. So Godfather, I share your concern. We need more women on the street, Godfather. I'm going very hard. Very hard. Thank you.
Eddie, I have one little point to make. Because the last Tuesday in every month, I'm very embarrassed about the continued curb crawling, particularly around the British Legion Hall. Now, on those evenings, please ensure the girls move at least bring some silver and some gold into the club in cups and medals. How have you done this season? Has it been good or bad? Bad. There's no hope. There might be a glimmer of hope because you keep the treatment going. Lynn, keep taking the tablets. Now then, Lynn, British Rail Taylor, where are you? Now listen to me, I've told you about this before. I want a big improvement on those Buffy car receipts. Now remember, your mob should be skimming 10% off the bottom line. At the moment I'm seeing 2.5%, it's no good. And also, will you do something about those bloody leaves this winter?